So we see here from the rest of the day, from
I feel like I'm listening to a meditation video. Could you just get to your trade?
this,
Even his tone is relaxing and reserved. I'm about to take a nap.
so at this point, from at 145, okay, we knew it was at the top of the range. How do we know that? Because obviously, not obviously, because the green line for the first time came under the red line, and it crossed the red line and green line crossed over. Your trend line has started to decrease where it was above with the green line for so long. Okay, at this point right here,
You're really struggling there, aren't you?
Yeah, listen, I know for a fact your trade didn't start till after 3 p.m. and you are still at 2 p.m.
Okay, at this point right here, it crossed over. It crossed over in a big way. Okay, and we know this right here at this point. So, what I'm trying to say is at this point, I drew another dotted line saying that the buyers and sellers crossed paths.
Go to the trade
and said,
and
okay,
take us back to this moment.
The buyers were done here, and the sellers,
the hell you know.
The sellers and the buyers were doing a tug of war for 1340, for 145, 245, 345. Okay, they were doing a tug of war. Okay, so we watched. I watched this market for a full 2 hours.
You hear that? My husband sat for a full 2 hours staring at this screen.
Right. To see and at
I don't know how we're going to get through the rest of the night, to be honest with you. I really don't.
At this point, there was a squeeze going on. The trend line for the daily trend line kept going up and up and up. And the trend line that was the resistance.
I'm completely tuned out. I don't know what to say because you have zero of my attention. Just so you know, I'm completely tuned out. And you are not changing
gears. Is there
gears.
Something I'm not explaining to you?
Anything that's relevant to me. I just want to hear something relevant to me.
Is there anything relevant to a trade going on that I'm explaining to you?
I have no idea. I can't even stand the thought of hearing about this anymore. Okay. It's not relevant.
How about we just jump to the third trade?
At 3:45. Okay, this is called a squeeze. The squeeze happens when you have the high of the day not getting penetrated. I don't need to be
defined all the euphemisms. That's not relevant either. Just what's happening and how did you anticipate it happening, and what role did you play in benefiting from your prior knowledge and experience to take advantage of the happening?
Okay, this daily trend line from yesterday. Okay, right here. This is the daily trend line.
It was following from yesterday. The last one was like 20 days long. Why do you only have a daily trend line all of a sudden?
That is what I'm talking about. The daily trend line. Here's the 20-day. But the daily trend line started right here at the 220, at the bottom of the market. I'm showing you the 20-day 1 hour chart. I'm sorry, should I have showed you the 10-day 30-minute chart? It doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to say is the low of the market. This is the lowest the market has been in the last year. Right here at 2017. That's where we started this new trend line, because it stopped going up. I mean, it stopped going down and started going up at this point.
All right. So now you're getting upset with me because you can't hold my attention.
No, that's I'm just
exciting.
saying.
That's very exciting. I'm glad to hear that. So what I see is that you now have a 100-day screen on.
I have a 10-day, 30-minute screen on.
You have a 10-day. Why did you just say this is the lowest the market has been in a year then? How in the world would you establish that on a 10-day screen?
Because I know the market. Because here's the market.
I don't know the market. I'm the one you're talking to. Me and anybody else who knows nothing, or they'd be listening to somebody with more experience than you. So,
all right, dear. All right.
Glad you know.
All right.
I haven't proven anything, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, if you allow me to show you the different charts, this is the 1 year, 1 day chart. Okay. This is a full year. And in the full year, this is the lowest it's been in a full year. Okay. We're going to zoom in because all that is relevant. Yes. But really, this is more relevant to right now.
All right. So you noticed that on Monday, the 23rd of March, Sunday does not count. It's not a trading day. I'm not following the after hours weekend trading stats.
It started Sunday. You're right.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
It's
it started. Hours. All right. Monday the 23rd, right here.
Yes. You notice that Monday, March 23rd, this particular SPY hit an annual low.
Yes.
Which is not a common event.
It didn't hit That's what makes it turned around at this point. I didn't say yes, an annual low. Yeah. It was making annual lows for the last 20 days.
I see. Okay. It turned around from the lowest point in 100 days.
And the lowest point in 100, this is where in 362 days.
All right. And your young, intelligent, hardworking, diligent son took small advantage of it early in the day, made a tiny little 30-day gain on himself with a singular trade.
Right,
it went
here.
up 2 points. Right, he saw the increase. He saw the increase in buyers and the decrease in sellers.
Hold on. But I'm trying to explain to you, how do I know this is going in an uptrend? Well, the market bottomed out.
Dear God, if you say it again, get to your trade. I am trying to accelerate you to a place where anybody gives a shit.
We established a trend line.
Trying to roll us back. I'm going to go to bed. I'm falling asleep.
All right. Can we established a trend line. Without looking
we already did this.
Without looking into the future.
We already did this.
We established a trend line here.
We already did this.
Then this here.
How about we jump to the...
Okay, because Mom asked me how I knew that was the low. And I'm
you presented 100-day screen to prove to me that's how you knew it. So what are you doing now? Let's go. Do you not know what your trade was? Do you not know what time it was? Do you not know how much you gained? I mean, what is it about this trade that fails you to be able to describe it?
1 day, 1 minute. All right. Let's go to the 1 day, 1 minute. Back to the 1 day, 1 minute. Okay. No. Where are we at?
You're after 15. Closing market.
15.
Okay. All right. Here we are. All right.
All right. It's military time, folks. It's not difficult.
All right. So from 145 to 345, it's squeezed, meaning the trend line.
If you say consolidate it 4 more times, I'm really going to lose it.
Do you understand what happened here? Is what I want to ask you.
No, nobody does.
Some people do. I understand what happened here. I'm looking at this chart. What do you think happened here?
I do see that the zigzags are getting tighter. Okay, I understand that.
Okay, this in the trading world is called a squeeze. Okay, the high of the day, the high of today, and the trend line that has been going on for the last 3 days is coming together. Okay, in a very tight pattern. Look at this pattern. Okay. It is a triangle. It is called, in the trading world, it's called a squeeze. At this point, it's got to go one way or the other. Huge, right? I don't know which way this is going to go at this point, okay? I do not know which way this squeeze is going to go, but it's going to go one way or another. It's going to go up or down. Once it broke this trend line and it was down to here, okay, and we see this.
We see the volume of sellers spiking hard.
Spiking hard. And the trend line is following through. Okay. I knew that this was a short.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I knew. I knew.
Did you buy a short?
I knew this was a short, and I did buy a short.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, I did, hon. Yes, because I knew that this was a follow through. The rug was pulled from all these traders who had bought up at this level. The rug is pulled and they are screwed. Okay. People were starting to sell once it got down after this trend line is broke, seriously broke. I mean, not even like penetrated a little bit. Okay. It touched a little bit. This is like, we're done. Okay. It is not going back up. There is no way in hell that this is going up. The squeeze happened, and we know what direction this is going now. Okay? Let me show you the trade. The trade of this is the third trade of the day. The first, second, this is the third trade.
This is your second trade of the day.
This is a this is a post game show. This is the highlights, Amanda.
They're only highlights if we have any confidence and credibility in you.
This is the highlights.
Trade.
All right. I knew right here.
Stay on point here, Marat. You've got my attention. I'm interested. Tell me what price you paid for this trade.
All right.
What you sold this trade for, how much you made on this trade.
All right, right here. This is 3:45. Okay. This is 3:45. This is 4:00.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are going to go to the SPY.
No.
Listen,
no.
I'm showing you the chart, Amanda. Please stop. I'm showing you the trade. Okay, at 3:45, right here, 3:45, right here. I bought it at 80 cents. Okay, at 80 cents, I bought it for. I sold it for $4. That was the trade. Okay, that's what I did. Right here, I knew that market, that price level was out of sync.
I thought you shorted the stock.
Yes.
Buying it at 80 cents and watching it go up to $4 is not a short.
This is the option. I bought the put at 80 cents. This is the option. This isn't the SPY anymore we're looking at. This is the options chart. Please. This is the options chart. I am showing you the
You cannot jump from the index to the options.
I am showing you my trade. You wanted to see my trade. I'm showing you my trade. I bought it at 80 cents and I sold it at $4. Can I keep explaining to you, or are you going to keep fighting me and not explaining it?
I'm going to end it here.
I'm going to show you right here. Where are we at? We're at the option still. Here's the SPY. Okay. I shorted it right here. Okay. I sold it here. You understand? That is what the SPY looks like. When you short an option, I'm buying this option. I'm buying the option to sell at this level and to buy back at this level. I bought the 250 option call, option put. Okay. The option put was at 80 cents. I bought it at 80 cents right here, and I sold it for $4.
Hey, Mo.
Okay?
Mo.
Knock it off. This is the options chart. This is the SPY 230, 325. This is the SPY 250 put. Okay? That's what I bought the 250 put.
I have a slight understanding of what you're talking about because I'm familiar with options, but it's wrong that you jumped from